Hello there. I just want to take a few minutes and talk to you about these HERO or PACE loans. HERO is Home Energy Renovation Opportunity Loan. These are loans that you can get that allow you to make your home more energy efficient, whether that's new windows or a new HVAC system. Maybe even solar panels, things like that. They seem like a great opportunity, and they can be when they're used correctly. But I'm finding over these last few years that a lot of people don't understand what they're getting themselves into, and so it's very important for me to let you all know. So basically what happens is when you get a loan, let's say you want to put solar on your roof, so you're going to go and sign up, and I'm going to get me a HERO loan, and I'm going to put solar on my house. That's great. The great part about these loans is they're actually a tax lien, and so you pay the loan with your taxes. And so what happens is they have the ability to spread this out over 25 years, which is great because it makes your payment very, very low. So somebody can get solar or get new windows or get a new air conditioning system, and the payments are super small, which is awesome. But what I'm finding over these last few years is when the people come to your door to sell you one of these loans, they tell you that if you decide to move, the person that buys your house will continue to make the payments, and you don't have to, and you can walk away, and everything's fine. The new buyer can assume responsibility for that. Unfortunately, here's what's happened. Since it's technically a tax lien, taxes take precedent over all as far as money is concerned. So if you were to default on your home, stop making your payments, and you lose your house, the bank that gave you the loan for the house would want to take the house back and sell it, and to recoup their the difference. They want to get their money back. But since you have another loan that's a tax, that comes into first position. So let's say you spend $40,000 on a HERO loan. The next buyer comes in and assumes that, and then they default on their loan. The HERO loan would get paid first, and then the bank would get whatever is left over. And so what we found is no bank is willing to take a second position to a tax lien. It just doesn't happen. These loans have been around since 2015, and we haven't closed one yet where the seller didn't have to pay in full the entire loan at the close of escrow. So just wanted you guys to be aware. It can be a great tool, something to think about if you plan to stay in your house long term, or maybe you're going to turn it into a rental when you move. Also, just be aware that sometimes things change. Even though you plan to stay in your house for the next 25 years, there may be a job opportunity, or life changes, and then all of a sudden you need to move, and you'll be stuck with this bill. On the other side of that, I've seen a lot of contractors or vendors that can take advantage of this. So also be aware of that, since the payments are so low. If you want to get a brand new HVAC system, they can spread the payments out, like I said, over 25 years, so the payments are super low. So typically a lot of people aren't paying attention to how much they're actually getting the loan for. I've seen this happen many times. One of the most recent ones was a house got brand new windows, a new HVAC system, and the seller was super excited about it all. But when we look back, it was probably about $18,000 worth of work had he just paid for it outright in cash, for the new windows and the new HVAC. But he actually spent about $45,000. And so he didn't pay much attention because the payments were so low that he was super excited about it. But when it came time to put his house on the market, he had to eat that and pay the rest of the money, the rest of it off, which was over double what he should have had to pay had he just paid for it outright. So the HERO and PACE loans can be great things, but they also have downsides to them. So just something to definitely be aware of. If you have a HERO or PACE loan on your home currently, it will not transfer to the buyer. That will have to be paid off. Like I said, just something to be aware of. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.